podcast is too long. Well, here, watch this clip then.
Do you think any of these videos ever come back to haunt us?
No.
Yeah, they
I
will.
don't think so. Not
I know they will.
not in an impactful way.
I know they'll haunt me. Some fucking fan who's just like knows everything about me, and as much as I love you guys, they're gonna be like,
You said this.
so I watched your video about stats, and I'm gonna be like,
Yeah, but that's not gonna.
and they're gonna be like, I'm born and raised in Iran.
Yeah, but that's not gonna impact. So you lose one.
So this
fan.
is the situation. I already see it now. Boom!
Talk
I walk
about
into the studio.
Okay.
Bro's like, hey, somebody's been waiting on you. I'm like, bet. The engineer, they're like, nah, someone else.
Oh, you're gonna go out like John Lennon.
I walk in, and it's a fan from Iran, right? But I don't know they're from Iran. I walk in, and she's like, hey, my name is Alicia.
Okay.
I'm like, all right, what up, Alicia? Who you here with? She says, well, funny you should ask. See, I'm thinking she's from APG or something, right? Because why else would you be dressed in all black in the dark ass studio by yourself?
Right, that makes sense.
So I'm thinking some business type shit, like on some music shit. So I'm like, what's up with you? You good? Like, who you here with? Yada yada. And she says, well, that's when she tells me I'm from Iran. And I'm like, okay. And she's like, so I watched your little video about stats. And I was just like, not ringing a bell because this is like 2 years later. She busts out the video though and shows me. And I'm just like, it rings a bell. And I'm just like, oh, okay, 83. She's like, yeah, 83. And I'm like, all right. Well, what'd you think? And she was like, well, I took offense to that. Because, like I said, me and my family are from Iran.
Right.
Then she hits one of these joints. And I ain't really tripping because she's mad little. I feel like I could take her.
Right.
I feel like I could take her. She hits one of these on me. All right. About 4 or 5 dudes come out in the little fucking, what are they called? Hijabs?
Yeah, I mean the dudes don't wear them, but in this scenario,
Well, these guys did.
These guys were wearing hijabs.
Yeah, these guys are wearing hijabs because
And they was on the job.
they were on the jobs in their hijabs, but they were also I think now that I'm looking at it, I'm thinking they're probably undercover, and that's how they got it in the first place. Because my boys wouldn't have let 4 grown ass men up in the spot.
Right. But you're dolo.
Right. Because they're outside.
Right.
Because they still smoke cigarettes.
Oh, we picked up cigarettes
Yeah,
again.
the homies do.
Okay,
yeah.
Okay.
So I'm in that bitch handling it. So I got Alicia.
So I'm just out there blowing squares.
Yeah,
now.
you and the homies are all smoking cigarettes now. It's crazy.
Because we got money now. So why not smoke
We're all
cigarettes?
wearing new clothes.
You know what I'm saying? We're all
It's
wearing
fucking
polo.
square. Yeah, we're all flooring cigarettes.
In our old cars.
And we're looking at stats on the phone so we could talk about it later.
Yeah.
And at that point, it's hit 84 in a similar fashion. So we're chilling. And well, anyways, boom, boom. 4 of them come in deep. And I'm like, oh, it's like that? She's like, yeah, we ain't never forgot. Right? Then one of the dudes behind me goes like this.
What does he have?
It's a fucking picture of the Richards Kids logo.
Ooh.
And it says death to Richard Kids.
Death to kids.
Yeah, and they light it on fire like they do the American flags and shit.
Right. Yeah. Okay.
And at that point, I realized I'm getting these butterflies in my stomach. So a lot of people don't notice about me before I get
And
into
I'm
a
outside
fight.
smoking squares.
You're outside smoking cigarettes, not just you though.
What
like,
kind? What kind
the
of
homies, Marlboros.
Okay. Reds or
Reds. Yeah,
shorts?
you didn't go with the menthol because
soft pack, hard pack?
You didn't do the menthol because statistically it's gonna fuck you up worse than a regular.
Because I'm all about stats. Right.
Yeah. And I agreed with you because
You
I'm
agree with
also
the
about
stats.
stats.
We're the stat man.
So, yeah, I'm the stat man. So anyways, fucking, I'm like, all right, bet it's like that. So I realized when I looked in, the cigarette was getting low. Statistically, I got about
Can you
3
see me?
minutes. Nah.
No, okay.
But I know where you're at.
Oh, you're
All right?
smoking squares too?
No, I'm not at the time.
Right. But you know when I started my square.
Yeah.
So
Because I was with you when you started it. And Rooch and were with you. Right. So I'm like, okay, I got a little bit. I got to kill time.
Right.
I look at my watch like the equalizer. I say, it's a Rollie, of course. I'm looking
Obviously,
at my shit.
yeah. Statistically, it's a Rollie.
Swiss, right? I think Rolex is Swiss. Maybe not. Anyway, I look at my shit, bam. And I said, okay, it's 4 of them. 1 to my left, 1 to my right, 2 right here, and Alicia right there. Boom. Okay, it's like a 5-piece.
Right.
So I said, all right, fuck it. So when bro's lighting that shit up and he's burning, I hit him one of these. I reach down, I grab the Glock. When I come like this, Bro's already anticipating it. He grabs my wrist.
Right.
So I hit the fucking, right? The clip falls out, and he's wearing them fucking thong shoes that they be wearing
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
under the hijab.
Naturally. Yeah.
So I go like this, boom. He catches that, hit the clip, falls out, hits his foot. He says, like that, right?
hit his toe.
So I pistol him like that, and his homie is reaching for his shit underneath his hijab. But the thing is, though, hijabs ain't very tactical, bro.
They go all the way down to the ankle, so you really got to pull it up.
So he's pulling his whole dick out, trying to get his
trying to get it stick. Yeah,
trying to get his stick.
Yeah,
so when he goes, so I say, bam. So he's reaching for it. I say, bow, right? But I got one in the head. They didn't know that. So when I say bow, I put it right in his fucking, right between his little dick eaters and squeeze that bitch.
Right.
Bow, he's dead. Now, I'm in a situation because these two guys, dicks out, guns in their hand, they're up in that thing. She's frightened because she didn't know I was lethal like that.
Right.
Okay. But remember, I'm all about stats. I timed this perfectly. So as that happens, you heard a commotion. You guys already, Rooch and everybody's already coming in. You guys are there. All right. You're wearing Richard Kids merch.
Rooch is a little bit behind me, though.
So when you come in, you open the door and you look over. Yeah, Rooch is catching up because he's kind of big. So you look over and you see the Richard's Kids poster on the floor burning. This is all split. Like,
Right.
remember, you just heard a gunshot.
Quick.
Right? Boom.
Yeah.
Gun in my hand. You see that. What do? Bro's reaching. So what do? Naturally, you tackle him.
Right.
Boom. Right? So he's getting tackled. You're fighting with him on the ground. You're hitting him with some shit I never seen you do before. It's kind of like that video when you were standing on top of bro, beating him for calling bro Jesus.
Hey.
Reenactment, baby, 2.0. You're giving a business. Bow, bow. You got the grown man strength because you've been working with wires for a little bit too.
Right.
So the grip, the strength is nasty with it.
Grip strength.
So you tackle him, boo. Now they're both like, huh. That gave me half a second because they're like, who's this?
Right.
I say, I throw it at bro. I say, right? And when that happens, he looks up and it hits him in the face, but it don't fuck him up. It don't knock him up, but it gives me a little bit of time to run up on him.
Where's Alicia?
She's shocked.
Oh,
she didn't know she's like
frozen.
A little bit, right?
Okay.
But I got something for her. So boom, I run up on bro. I went with that, but he's giving it to me too, right?
Yeah,
we're throwing him.
Yeah.
Rooch and him still haven't made it in because they're out of breath. There were some steps they had to come up to get up there, right? So I'm throwing him. I said, we're throwing him. I look over. You're good. I'm good. We're handling these boys, right? But the guy you're fighting is hella big,
Right.
compared to the guy I'm fighting.
Naturally,
So it's taking you a little longer. Nothing wrong with that though. I handle bro out. I end up choking him the fuck out, right? It took a while to get him there, but I choke his ass to sleep. Now when that happens, I get up. I look at Shorty, Alicia, and she said, "For Iran," and she pulls out a motherfucking one little curved knife that they be having over there in the Middle East.
Yeah.
She said, nasty with it, right? So what did I do? You know what I did, bro. Tell them.
Of course. I'm obviously, so she whips out the knife, and I know my boy better than anybody else. She starts... Right? So my boy whips out a bigger knife.
Yeah.
And he starts...
Yeah.
So she sees his shit, and she's like, "Oh, I didn't think this American would have the same knife I had, but bigger, because obviously, you know, in Texas we do everything
bigger."
Right.
So I love that. So see, mental
You
management,
feel
buddy.
me?
So my knife's bigger than hers, like he said. She swings. I say, I swing. She says, Our blades clash, though. Now, the good thing is my blade was American made.
That's the key
So
point
it
here. That's
shatters
the key point.
her fucking
Shatters
blade.
her shit.
There's a metaphor in there, okay?
No, there is.
Okay? I hit her with that bow. I swung. I didn't mean to hit her. I was trying to threaten her and tell her, hey, put word back to the people. This is America. This is rich kids. We stand on business. You feel me? So I hit her with that. I try to, I got her. Bow. Hit her titty. Pulled that bitch out like Scary Movie. Remember that part?
Titty came out.
Titty came out. Titty bang bang, if you will.
Right.
Okay? She's screaming, Finally, Rooch and them come in. They're strapped, of course, naturally.
They're strapped and sweaty.
There, they pull the guns out. They get to shooting the shit up. Cops come, self-defense. We did it for America. The cops were ex-soldiers. They were vets.
Naturally.
If you will.
Naturally.
And that's how I see it playing out in the future, man. These fucking remarks we're always making.
Yeah, so that's not detrimental for you. That's a win for you.
It is, but I forgot to tell you.
Oh.
When she swung her shit, she got a couple of my fingers.
Oh. But then you could bring. You know what? If you lose some fingers in the battle, right? You could bring back the NFL glove like Nelly, and then you could be the gloved rapper with the wild ass receiver glove. So this would still be beneficial for you. You feel me?
Ready to let it go, shimmy, shimmy, go, go, let it do it now.